The Hlinka Gretzky tournament is our first chance to see draft eligible players in their draft seasons. This year is a bit unusual, however, in that the World Junior Championships, originally slated for last January, are taking place basically at the same time as the Hlinka Gretzky tournament, so some highly notable 2023 draft eligible players will be playing there instead. That being said, these are the guys you will want to keep an eye on at the Hlinka Gretzky Cup this year. The most notable players from Team USA are the following: Gavin McCarthy, Andrew Strathman, Tanner Adams, Connor Brown, Will McDonough, Quentin Musty, Will Whitelaw, and Kerry Terrence. Of them, Gavin McCarthy and Quentin Musty are the most highly thought of, coming off their draft -1 season. Honestly, though, the US is missing a lot of its top talent in this event, with guys like Gavin Brindley, Charlie Strammel, and Hunter Brustwitz not participating. Despite having a good number of highly skilled prospects in the 2023 draft, Team Slovakia only really has two guys worth noting. They are Andrei Molnar and Samuel Sisek. Between the two of them, Molnar is expected to have the more noteworthy season. Last year, he played a bit all over the place, but earned a fairly regular role with HK Nitra in the Slovakian Pro League, scoring 2 assists in 30 games. If he can stay in the Pro League next season and start to produce a little more offense, he could be a top 50 guy in the 2023 draft. And now for a quick break to mention today's sponsor, me. I don't normally do this, but according to my YouTube analytics, 90% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. This makes me sad. If you are enjoying these videos, please consider subscribing. It would really mean a lot to me. Now, let's talk about Team Canada. From Team Canada, we have Callum Richie, Cameron Allen, Matthew Catterford, Ethan Gauthier, Colby Barlow, and Matthew Wood. Now, there are certainly a lot more guys to look from on Team Canada, but they are all from the WHL, and I talked about them in yesterday's video. I'll leave that video at the end of this one if you're interested. Of these guys, Callum Richie and Cameron Allen are the most highly thought of. In fact, many have Richie in their early top 10 lists for the 2023 draft. This isn't surprising given the combination of size and skill he showed off in his draft -1 season. In 65 regular season games, he scored 45 points, but his playoff performance was even more encouraging. Admittedly, it is a small sample size in just 6 games, but in those games he scored 4 goals and 3 assists for 7 points. Not bad for an underager. The player from Team Canada I'm most interested in, though, is actually Matthew Wood. Wood played for the Victoria Grizzlies in the BCHL last season, scoring 85 points in 46 games. Given the level of competition, that type of production is hard to project to higher levels of hockey, so I am very interested in seeing how he can produce at this tournament. From Team Czechia, we have Edward Saleh, Michael Hrabal, Dominic Peter, and Jan Sprinar. Of them, Saleh is by far the most intriguing. He played primarily in the Czech U20 league last season, which isn't the highest level of competition, but he did put up 89 points in 39 games. Perhaps more notably, though, was his 10-game stint in the Czech Pro League, in which he scored 3 points, a pretty impressive feat for a player his age. The most notable players from Team Finland are the following: Kasper Haltunen, Emil Järventie, Jesse Kiskinen, Tom Lepa, Jesse Nurmi, Thomas Uronen, and Noah Vali. Kasper Haltunen and Emil Järventie should be the best players on this team. Both are gifted goal scorers. Haltunen in particular has played well in international events in the past, so look for him to have a strong showing in the Hlinka Gretzky Cup. Finally, from Team Sweden, we have Theo Lindstein, Otto Stenberg, Kalle Carlson, Noah Dower Nielsen, Noel Erleiden, Zeb Forsfjall, Noel Nord, Alex Sandin Palika, and Tom Willander. Of them, Theo Lindstein is easily the most highly anticipated. He will likely spend most of next year in the SHL, where he likely won't put up crazy numbers, but this event will be a good opportunity to see what he can do when given a role as the top offensive defenseman on the team. One of the more notable absences from the tournament is Leo Carlson, whom I believe will be playing in the World Junior Championship, which is why he's missing this event. Regardless, Team Sweden will likely feel this absence at this tournament. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, the Swiss and German teams have not posted their rosters anywhere, so I'm unable to comment on them. With that being the case, that will be the end of this video. If you thought it deserved a like, please do give it a like, that really helps me out. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a nice day.